Get your mind and body rejuvenated with Monarch Montage, Skin Science and Medical Aesthetics, located in New York and Manila, bringing health and beauty wherever you go. From a simple Botox to a fat-reducing and muscle mass-gaining M-Skull. For more information about their quality services and locations, call or text 917-633-7710 or email at monarchmontage@gmail.com. Monarch Montage, the beauty and health continuum. And now, join us as we speak with your favorite Filipino celebrities and inspiring people. This is the podcast for global Filipinos around the globe. This is Over a Glass or Two.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Live from New York and New Jersey, the number one only show in the East Coast. Your host, Jesse and J-Cats.
Hello po. Good evening po sa inyong lahat. My God, happy Tuesday to everyone here in the US and especially in New York and New Jersey. So, good evening po sa aming dearest USA. It's 10:10 p.m. 10:10 talaga, no? PM po dito sa amin. Naku, patulog na ibang tao. I'm sure yung iba na matutulog na, they will watch this tomorrow. And sa Pilipinas naman po, nako, it's Wednesday morning naman, 11 a.m. kaya aga-aga. So, kumusta po kayong lahat sa aming mahal na Pilipinas? And J-Cas, ikaw naman.
Yes, and good morning po sa lahat ng mga Filipinos and non-Filipinos in different time zones, in different dimensions, in different continents, in different galaxies, in this whole wide multiverse! Ay, talaga namang kahit na you're not feeling well, energy bunny ka pa din, di ba? Pag talagang show is a show. A show is a show. Lalo na kung ganito kagwapo yung aking Ang gwapo kasi.
Oh my God. I was starstruck. Talagang pagkita ko, oh my God. Kahit, fan naman kasi talaga tayo ni Jameson eh. I mean, grabe nung actually, unang-una ko siya nakita, J-Cas dun sa ang babaeng allergic sa wifi. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Oh God. Sabi ko nga, gwapo nito. Buti na lang, Diyos ko. Kung magka-age tayo, lagot ka sa akin. Joke.
Oo, naku, baka lumipad na naman yung mga gamit dyan, ha?
Ay, naku, oo nga. Correct.
Mamahalin pa naman yung mga natin, podcast equipment. Naku.
So, may ganun eh. Ano ka ba, bata? You can be my brother, di ba? Ganun na lang ang peg. So, anyways, kumusta po kayong lahat? My God, teka, ano na ba? Ang lamig-lamig na dito sa US, no?
Hindi kaya, especially, kaya nga, you're not feeling well. And today, it's 60 degrees. Ang init. I just turned on the aircon. I forgot I have aircon pala. Sabi ko, ang init? Ano ba yan?
Ang init. I know, like the other day, it was so cold. Tapos, ay nako, talagang fall season na
It
po.
is the bipolar weather of
The
New
vibe
York.
of New York. At malapit na ang Thanksgiving. Nako, ayan na. Yung mga ano natin, mga anong pabo. Ayan. Pabo ba yun? Pabo pa tawag doon? Pabo. In
turkey.
Tagalog gusto ko Pabo, tama. Anyways, before ko po introduce ang ating special guest, we would like to say hi sa mga unang-unang nag-comment. Hello po. Hi, Kay Morales. Hi,
Hello, Kay. Number 1.
Hi. At of course, we say Ate Sheila is here from Pennsylvania.
Hi,
Hermie and Paz is
Ate
here.
Sheila.
Hi, Melvin Jarrell Prangan from Queens, New York. Nako, blooming ka daw back, sabi ni Ate Hermie.
Ikaw yun.
Oo, hindi, ikaw yun. So anyways, thank you so much, Eric. To Eric from
Yes.
Star Magic.
Thank you
My
very
God.
much.
Maraming salamat. Grabe, it's an honor to have Jameson and working with you also. So ito na po, introduce ko na ang ating special guest for tonight. Dito po sa US at sa Pilipinas naman, morning na morning. Okay guys? Our special guest for tonight is a Filipino-American actor, dancer, model, and influencer. He is best known for his roles in the films So Connected and Ang Babaeng Allergic sa Wi-Fi, one of my favorite movie. He first appeared in different a commercial like Coca-Cola and Jollibee before he tried out his luck and got in the Pinoy Big Brother house last 2015. Later that year, he became part of the all-male group Hashtags, formed by the noontime variety show It's Showtime. For his role in 2016 film Too Cool to Be Forgotten, he was named Best Supporting Actor at the 12th Cinema One Original Film Festival. He can be seen on My Sunset Girl, which is, I'm dying to watch that, on I Want TFC, and the much-anticipated mystery drama series, Viral Scandal, this November 15 na po on the Kapamilya Channel. Malapit na, abangan po nating lahat. Guys, please welcome the talented, super guwapo, grabe, and one of the most promising star of Star Magic, Jameson Blake!
Hi, Jessie. JCast. Hello. Good day.
Hello. My God.
Naku, dimples pa lang. Patay na tayo eh. Ano ba yan?
Good morning na lang.
Oo nga, good morning na lang. Teka, mag-good morning ka muna sa lahat ng mga nanonood, especially sa mga taga-US at Pilipinas.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Everyone watching in the States, here in the Philippines. I want to say thank you for support. And hope you guys enjoyed the interview today.
Grabe. James, may question ako. Anong lahi mo? Bago tayo paano ka namin
Anong halo-halo yung napakaganda
anong-
produkto na yan? Oo.
Exactly.
Produkto.
Ng produktong yan.
Talaga
actually,
yung object, di ba?
I'm half
Yes.
American and half Filipino. My dad's American.
Oh my God. Kaya naman pala. Kaya parang minsan gawagano ka, sana ang jowa na lang natin.
Hello.
Ibang lahi.
Ako
Kasi
din naman.
ganyan ang produkto.
Hello, Jessie. I'm also I'm half human, half Dalmatian.
Exactly.
And
Kaya ganyan
Very
naman.
unique,
I'm proud of that. Oh, di ba?
Oh my God. So
Unique.
anyways,
Yes.
very unique, no? So anyways, okay, Jameson, before tayo magkwentuhan at magtsikahan, do you have anything to drink? Na
Oh,
pwede
yes.
ka para-
Actually, I have coffee with me since it's the morning.
It's the morning. Pero usually, if it's not morning, what's your preference of poison?
Depends. Usually, well, coffee pa rin. And at nighttime, maybe some wine or something different, maybe
Ayan.
juice.
Talaga?
Ayun.
Depends.
So,
Yeah,
syempre,
depends
wine.
on the mood, I guess. Yeah.
Talaga. O, yun. So ngayon, kami na lang iinom for you, okay?
Correct.
Sure,
So,
thank
welcome you.
you.
And may photo op tayo and kwentuhan na tayo, okay? Alright.
Alright.
Sa sambayan ng Pilipinas po at sa aming Dearest USA, guys, let's all welcome ang napakagwapong Mr. Jameson Blake. Welcome to Over a Glass or Two.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers!
Dun,
Parang punong-puno tong baso ko. Ba't nagaganto? Oh. I know. Okay. Kailangan natin medyo matipsy mo kung marami tayong pagkakwentuhan nito with Jameson.
Para dire-diretso.
Oo, para dire-diretso. Okay, guys. Ito pa ha. Sige,
Class
last. Meron
picture.
kami kaiklatan. Picture muna tayo ha. Raise your ano na lang, your coffee na lang yan. Yan. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yan. dami nagwawalang babae, crush na crush ka daw nila. Sino bang walang may crush date sa batang to? So anyways, teka, kumusta pala? How's your how are you? How are you so far?
Okay naman. I actually just came back home from a 3-week lock-in taping for Viral Scandal. Yeah, so it's been a while. I mean, it's been a while since... It's my first time actually being in a bubble for that long. So, enjoy ko naman. Medyo tiring. But then, at least now, I mean, back to work pa rin. I just have to promote for the show that's coming on November 15th.
Oh my God, malapit na, no?
Diba?
So how long was the bubble?
3 weeks. About 3 weeks.
Tapos na siya?
Tagal, no?
Tapos yung alin.
Yung season.
I mean, we're not done taping yet, pero it's by a cycle. So, itong cycle
So far.
Yeah,
Oh my God, so you have to go back again.
You have to go back again soon, yeah.
Oh my God, no? Kumusta? Like, since nung nag-start kayo ng viral, were you so busy before kayo mag-start mag-bubble?
Yeah, I was doing some projects every now and then. I was mostly doing ASAP every Sunday.
Yes.
Variety show. And then I also did a horror film. So, but then this is actually my first time doing a serie again after a while. The last time I did a serie was before pandemic. So I'm just getting back on track.
Oh, wow. So
One of
were
the
you
busiest, huh?
One of the busiest, huh? But wait, during pandemic ba, were you one of those, kasi ang daming actors and actresses na, like wala silang masyadong work during the pandemic? So were you one of them?
Well, I'm thankful naman na I didn't lose work.
Okay.
I got one every once in a while. Maybe it wasn't like before, like parang puro segue as in project after project. But then this time, it was still continuous. Everything.
Which is good, no?
Which is good, yes. I'm thankful for that.
Hindi ka ba medyo kasi, lahat naman tayo during pandemic na, medyo, tawag nito, maraming na-depress.
Anxiety.
Maraming
anxiety attack.
Did you had that experience or?
Not really. Maybe because I'm really used to staying home. So, I don't really need to I don't really have that urge to go out or see my friends since I meet them online. So maybe I felt a bit anxious when, I realized I couldn't travel and see my other family members other than my family members here, and also my friends. I always have to stay quarantined, especially for work. I always have to stay safe. So yeah, it was pretty a challenge, but then it was manageable for me.
Do you consider yourself more of an introvert, an ambivert, or an extrovert?
Lahat na ng vert. Lahat na ng vert.
Maybe mostly on the introvert side, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, somehow. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oo nga. Sa bagay, alam mo, pag tinitingnan ka, parang kang very mysterious person. Are you the type of person a man of few words? Like if, let's say, for example, if you go to a party, so what type of person are you pag nasa party?
Well, that's a different story. So, yeah, well, I say I put my side on the introvert side, but then when I go out, if it's a party or if I'm gonna meet some people, I know how to create convos or go on the conversation with people, meet new people. I mean, I'm not that shy. It's just I enjoy my alone time. I'm okay with being alone or something. So, but being around with people is okay with me as well. It's not I don't want to be around
so ambivert yun. It's a mix of the two.
I think it's that. I never really heard that word, ambivert.
Ambivert.
AMBI, ambivert.
Ambivert. Okay.
I also
I
found
think I
out
fit in that category.
I also found that word out last year because I was sabi ko kasi ako, I'm not an extrovert and definitely not an introvert, but I'm in the middle. And then I found out the word. I researched about it, and yes, ganun din ako. I'm the life of the party in a party. But then I also gusto ko na umuwi, gusto ko na mag-isa, me time, ganyan.
Oo, parang gano'n.
Yes. I think
parehas tayong tatlo, ambivert. Oo, ambivert.
Okay.
Ibigay kayo, ambivert na ako.
Miss extrovert.
Pero during time na you were by yourself, as a jersey.
Yeah,
That's in New York,
very
right?
familiar.
That's when I went
my
to New
God.
York. Yeah.
When did you visit here?
This was when was this? This was here it says June 2019.
Oh, you may
my
timestamp.
God, bago lang. So were you here on vacation or here on a project or?
Oh, I was actually there for a Filipino event. they had an event and they were inviting like Filipino
Oh,
performers,
Independence
artists.
Day.
Yeah, so I
My
wanted to
God.
perform.
Oh my God. So sa mga producers po na nanonood, andyan na po si Jameson, no? Kasi
Oo.
Ay,
ano ngayon kasi usually a lot of producers usually watch and then they would reach out and ask like, hey, can we, reach out to whoever's our guest and then that's it. And then they will talk and the next thing you know, next year may mga shows na yung mga guest
May,
namin.
may, may
Diba?
US,
Hey,
may
why
US
not,
tour ka na
diba?
bigla.
Oo. So,
yeah, true.
how long did you stay here?
I was just there for like maybe like 5 days. I
Oh,
think.
uy, bitin
Medyo
yun na.
bitin nga eh. Pero we made the most out of it. We went shopping. We went to take
Ate, saan ka
pictures
nagpunta?
around New York.
Where did you
We
go?
went to Times Square,
Yes.
mostly around that area. And we just drove around. I kind of forgot some areas, and then
The Brooklyn Bridge, were you able to hop on it?
that's the only place we didn't go there. The Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh my God.
And the other
Madami
places
pa.
we went to.
Malayong lakad din yun eh.
Oo. There's so many places
yeah.
na pwede ka pang mag-explore dito sa New York. Sana
Yes,
pagbalik
for
pagbalik
sure. I want to go back nga eh.
Sobra. So, lately, hindi ka na nakakapag-travel? Like, since 2019? Like, travel
Yeah,
out of the
lately.
country?
Yeah, lately I
wow.
haven't been able to travel because of the pandemic and also work.
Oh, wow. So, wait. Nung time na curious lang ako. Nung time na were you by yourself during quarantine or during pandemic? Or you were with your family?
Yeah, I was with my family. I was with my mom, and I was also with my stepdad.
Oh, which is good, right? No, during that time, nagmumuni-muni ka. Did you ever like realize anything new about yourself? Like anything new na parang I think like I realized that I can do this, I can do that, or discover anything new talent during the quarantine?
During quarantine, I just
Nagluto
started
ka?
to find like different more hobbies because like what I usually do is like work out, I play video games or play with my dogs. But then I started to like find different things to do. Like I started to invest, and also I had to learn how to become more responsible, basically because of the pandemic and also
Yes.
some personal reasons after the passing of my stepfather recently. So
Oh,
so
wow.
it's just me and my mom now, and so I have to basically just step up, become stepping into adulthood, in that part,
Oh, wait.
and
Oh, I'm sorry.
more
What
focus on
happened?
work. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to your stepdad?
Oh,
Your
he had
stepfather?
a problem in sa heart niya.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry to hear that.
that's
Oh,
okay.
wow. Yeah. Oh, sabi ni Ate JJ, the dimples daw.
Oo
Do
nga
you
eh.
get that a lot?
I'm sure.
Sometimes,
Do you get...
yeah.
Teka, kwento nga. Let's talk about your humble beginnings. I'm so curious. Okay, so before ka
Okay.
makapasok sa PBB, what were you like as a kid? Ganyan ka na nagsimula. I know that you grew up in Hong Kong, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So, what were you like as a kid and raising, I'm sure your mom and your dad in Hong Kong. So, anong klase ka? Makulit kang bata, bibo ka, or everyone are saying na, mag-aartista to paglaki?
Well, when I was a kid, when I was living in Hong Kong, um, ganito pa rin. Medyo, I mean, I was maybe more shy before, a bit more quiet, and I still like to stay home, and
Okay.
and I was introduced to games by my father. So I was just mostly at home in the school, but then as I grew up, when I came to the Philippines, and then my first few years here, um, so same thing. I mean, of course, I became taller, I became more mature, but then I was still
Wait,
that
matangkad ka na ba nun? Mga anong height mo na nun?
when I was here in the
When you were-
Philippines.
Yeah,
Yes.
yun dito ka na, yung
At
growing
10,
up.
you were here.
Actually, I
You
didn't.
came to the not the
I
US,
was the same height
Philippines.
when I was there. I had puberty like when I was like 13 or 14. I was like maybe 5'8" or something. Like
Ngayon, ano ka na?
5'7". No, I was
What's
like
that?
I was 5'6" that time. Now I'm like 5'8", something like that.
Oo.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
okay. So growing up in Hong Kong, you were just like, the quiet type kid but do you speak Chinese or Cantonese?
No, actually, we had a really hard time. Just the basics, 1 to 10
Oh,
and stuff. It
wow.
was really hard for me to learn. I don't know why. Maybe because I didn't really hang out with my Chinese friends so much. It was just mostly my Indian
American.
friends or like
Oh,
Fil-Am
okay.
din na friends. So I
Oh,
didn't really pick
okay.
up their language.
Oh, so yung language nyo pala nun was mostly English?
Yeah,
Definitely.
English. Mostly English.
Oh, okay. Kasi parang akala ko parang since you grew up there, I really thought in the beginning you grew up international school. I really thought that you grew up in the US. Kasi the
Oh
way he
yeah, a lot of
speaks,
people think
no?
that. Yeah, a lot of
The
people
way
think I.
the way you speak talagang parang you grew up in the US. And yung parang basta I don't know, the
The
vibe
whole
and the look.
aura. Yeah,
The
and
whole
the look
aura.
kasi yun eh. Oo.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe because of my dad, maybe, and my
Yeah.
brother also. My brother lives in the States also, so I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I
Wait,
grew up with
do
it.
you have a younger brother or an older brother?
An older brother. I have
Uy, ang
ayan, yeah.
cute.
Direk, wala bang recent picture ng brother?
I know, ang
Isang
gwapo.
Nung bata pa
Alam
kami.
niyo, alam niyo ba kasi
Oh
papunta
my
yung
God.
mga tanong
Ang
ko?
gwapo. So wait, growing up, you speak Tagalog na?
Hindi pa po. Parang when I
Oh,
came to the
just
Philippines
English?
na.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you were
English
just plain
only.
English? Oh,
Ayun.
Plain
that's
English.
why. Okay. Okay. Kasi usually, when I first saw your movie last year, I think, or 2 years ago, yung Tagalog mo bulol. Parang may pagkabulol. But guess what?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter even if your Tagalog was bulol. But you know what? Your acting skills stands out the most. Aside from, kasi sabi nila, di ba, a lot of people has a good-looking face. A lot of actors, right? Whenever you watch TV, oh, yung guwapo. But you know what? Very few people stand out the most. And you do. Kaya nga nung pagpag ko, aba, ito
So
si Jameson.
he captured you by his performance during that time.
Exactly. And not just me. I'm sure a lot of viewers too. A lot of your fans as well. So, nung pumunta ka na rito, so, sabi, love the birthday DIY photo shoots, Jamie. How long did you set that up? Oh, yeah. Sabi ni Carter
Do-it-yourself
Calma.
photo shoots.
How long did I set that up? Not
Yes.
too long naman.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe like
Okay.
30 minutes, something like that.
Oh, yeah. So, nung pumunta ka na dito sa na pala dito. Feeling ko dito.
Wala ka sa Pinas,
Pumunta ka na sa,
Dai.
feeling ko nasa Pinas ako.
No, nasa
So,
Jersey
okay, so,
ka, oo.
at 10 years old, nasa Pinas ka na, right? So,
Yes.
did you ever dream of becoming, as, an actor or even a commercial model?
I didn't really have a dream to like be one, like, I had in my mind, I want to be an actor when I grow up. I didn't really have that. I just had this thinking where if I had the potential to do something, I'll probably try it out. And that's what I got from my relatives, my friends, like, try it out. So that's what I did. But it was not really like a big dream of mine, honestly speaking, from the very start. I just eventually started to love it when I started doing it.
So pumunta ka lang doon if it doesn't work out for you in your favor.
It's okay. It's not like-
okay, di ba?
Yes, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'll probably be upset. I mean, but then, okay. I mean, it's not what I really had on mind from the start. But then,
Yeah.
Pero sa bagay,
Siguro
no?
ang
Alam mo,
things.
you're one of those, few lucky people that they don't have to exert an effort, no? Bigla na lang.
You just have to show up.
Yeah, do you believe in destiny? Do you believe in destiny? Kasi ako, I'm a firm believer in destiny. Like, probably it doesn't matter where you go if you're destined to be on that position right now where you're at. It will happen.
yeah, yes.
Oh, you do? You think like, yeah, feeling ko naman no, na talagang para sa'yo talaga to. My God.
Yeah.
Pero wait, before ka mapunta sa hashtag na pinakita ni Direk, so you started in PBB, right? So nag-PBB
Yes.
ka muna. Okay, so tell us about the journey. Paano nangyari yung PBB na yan?
Okay, so so I auditioned for PBB, and then well, actually at first I thought I was gonna be part of it, but then they told me not right now. But they thanked me for participating, and then like after a while, they called me back, and then I got in, and then it was in the adult season already, and it was almost not really done, but then I was the last one to enter the house, and then. And I was just there for a month. I enjoyed everything. It was just hard for me to fit in with everybody at first because I was 18 and everybody was 21 above. So I was pretty much like a toddler in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a challenge for me. So yeah, I enjoyed the process and everything. It was a great experience for me. It opened a lot of doors for me. And but then afterwards, it's just basically a training ground. What really matters is what happens afterwards. So
Wow.
thanks PBB.
Oo nga,
Oo.
di ba?
Oo nga.
That's your breakthrough.
Teka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ate Pilar Mateo is here. Ay,
Hi,
Ate Pilar.
Hello, kumusta?
Hello, kumusta? Yeah. So, okay. So, nung nag-start ka na sa PBB, did you ever imagine that you're gonna make it? Like you're gonna make it big?
Um, I didn't really have that thought in my mind. Maybe I was just too overwhelmed with what was going to happen. Like I didn't expect what was going to happen to me after PBB, or what's going to happen. I mean, I was just looking forward, like what was going to be my first project and something like that, and how am I going to improve? How am I going to improve like my talents? I'm still on that stage where like I'm discovering like what I could do, and
Yes.
I'm just like fresh from PBB kasi. So yun lang naman.
Pero meron ka bang mga times na parang I wanna get out of here? Like,
What did I
you know
get
what?
myself into?
What did I get
Hindi ka
myself
ba
into? I
napapaganon
don't
minsan
think
nun?
I want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this scenario, or I don't want to be in showbiz anymore. Did you ever had that
Oh, like in
thought?
showbiz,
Yes. Like from nag-start ka nun sa PBB, syempre paakyat ka na nun, 'di ba? Kasi
mhm.
napapansin ka na. Yes.
Wala naman. Siguro sa una kasi you'll appreciate the fame and the notice you're getting from people,
Yes.
and then syempre it's a very different story. I just came from graduation. I just came from studying in high school, and then I'm right here in like the industry. So it's very new to me, but then it didn't scare me or put me in that state of mind na parang I want to get out of here. I just wanted to continue. I just wanted to keep doing what I had to do.
Doing what you're doing,
So
right?
yung pagkatapos ng stint mo sa PBB, ano na yung mga in-offer sa'yo ng Channel 2 noon? Malamang ang dami, no?
Yeah, well, I became part of Hashtags first, the boy
Oh,
group,
okay.
part of Showtime. Yeah, that boy dance group.
Ilan talaga yung hashtag yung nag-start kayo originally?
We were 11. 11
Oh, 11.
originally. Yeah.
Tawa, curious ako Kasi ang dami, no? Ang daming hashtag, ang daming maraming gwapo at very talented actors and actors in ABS-CBN. Pero what do you think you have na napansin ka? Aside from your being so cute and with the dimples and with that smile. So, na may
Kasi given na
mesmerize
yan
yung
eh.
mga tao. Aside from that good-looking face, what do you think that you have that other people don't have? Other talent don't have?
It's kind of a hard question.
I know.
Well, what I can think so far, I mean, based on the experiences I've had and also the projects I've done,
Yes.
maybe. I mean, I'm not sure.
Magyabang ka na.
Yeah.
Oo, very
Ano yung
humble
muna,
na
yeah.
bata,
Lift your
no?
chair na, a little bit, yes.
You're very humble. Oo.
Maybe they think I can pull off the roles that they offer or what they create, like especially like the roles na parang the boy next door, or if it needs to be like a shy type of boy, like in ang babaeng allergic sa Wi-Fi. I think that's why they get me. If they look for someone na parang they want a boy next door or playboy or chick boy, parang ganon. I think they'll think of me or something like that, or maybe they think I can play it off or play it well because I've done it before. And maybe something about
Very
my acting,
versatile.
comments about like my expressive eyes or something. Maybe that's also one thing. I'm not sure about that. So that's the only things I consider, and also maybe based on the projects I've done. Maybe they think me because I have a lot of experience as well. I mean, for the how many years I've been in showbiz, so I mean, they probably consider that as well.
Oo nga. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, you remind me of, I told Eric about this of Jay Cuenca.
Oh, really?
Meron kayong resemblance in the way you act too. And tama ka, very versatile Like you can be like the boy next door. You can be like the dorky guy. You can be like maybe you can have a portray a role na parang the siraulo guy that like, you can portray a lot of roles Oo, very versatile yung yung acting skills mo.
And
Yeah, pero,
Jameson, I'm curious pala kasi, di ba, sabi mo before, hindi Tagalog is not really yung puro English lang yung dialect niyo before, even from Hong Kong. Did you have to study that on your own, or did you get a coach?
For you to learn
A
Tagalog?
coach?
So siguro nag-start siya nung sa school namin, sa high school. I started to pick up words, but I didn't know how to really form sentences. It was really like broken Tagalog, like Taglish talaga.
Yes.
But then when I entered showbiz, syempre I had to step up, and then I actually picked up the language easier when I was in hashtags. Kasi there's some members like Jimboy, Zeus, they just speak Tagalog. So I mean, sino mag-adjust, right? So
Oo nga.
that helped me. And even my sister. My sister's I have a younger sister, and she speaks fluent Tagalog. And then I would speak in front of her and asking her, is it embarrassing? Nakakahiya ba? Ganun, ganun. De, okay naman. Okay, sige.
Oh.
And that built my confidence. And ayun, tuloy-tuloy na. That's how I learned faster. And also, I did some lessons in Star Magic, but not that long. So, ayun, everything. And also talking to my stepdad, my mom. And ayun, I just try to remind myself to speak Tagalog when I'm speaking to someone, that speak Tagalog to me as well, let's say.
Alam mo, sa totoo lang, siguro yung mama must be so proud of you, no? Like, is there like any changes that happened, that, you know, that changes in your life that when you started becoming popular?
Changes in life? Not really big changes. Maybe, yeah, small changes in lifestyle.
Pinagkakaguluhan ka na ngayon.
If are you asking about like right now, Jessie, can you, like for now, can you go out to the mall at hindi ka dudumugin?
Oo nga, yung ganon. Na hindi ka
Ano,
dudumugin.
Or
Yung
ano,
mga,
kapag,
you know,
pag
like
nag-mall ka
whenever-
ngayon, people will gravitate towards you and magpapapicture agad, ganyan.
Like wherever I am, gonna.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, before when I was part of hashtags, and when I would go to the mall with them, or it depends. There's some occasions like that. Yeah, that I've experienced like that before.
Grabe, super grabe naman yung hotness ng grupo
Hashtag
ninyo kasi.
na yun, no?
Oo, parang hindi mo alam kung saan titingin dun, Jessie.
Oo, parang lahat sila, parang it's like this, parang, oh my God, like, none of, like, parang walang atang pangit dito, eh. Parang lahat, di ba?
Pero
ano,
pretty much, are you guys still together right now? Are you doing anything right now, or are you guys reuniting or have a future project?
Well, we reunited before, but it was like months ago. We reunited in Showtime, but right now we're mostly doing our own thing. But then we're not like officially disbanded yet, so I can't really say,
Is the pandemic the reason why that you guys are going on your own path right now?
Yeah, it plays a big factor.
Tsaka yung sa ABS, diba? I think that was the reason.
Yeah, also that also. Yeah, so yeah, that's why everybody's pretty much just doing their own thing right now.
Oo nga, no? Tsaka ito, curious ako, Siyempre, slowly, di ba, napapansin ka na. Pero di ba, usually pagka ganun, sometimes it feels like so surreal. Like, is this really happening, right? May mga ganun moment, right? So, when did you finally realize that, oh my God, I made it? Like, I'm really Jameson Blake that everyone knows. Or until now, parang hindi pa rin. May ganun. Kasi feeling ko humble kang bata eh. So,
it's not a double-edged question.
When did you realize na parang,
Don't
when
worry.
did you realize na, oh my God, I made it? And like, isang scenario lang, like,
yeah, it did strike me one time. I think this was like maybe 2 years ago. Maybe when, I felt that one time when I was part of hashtags, and then we were doing all these mall shows, and then it was crazy. Like people were, like everybody was noisy. They would like slam on our van windows, and just all that cheering and everything. Made me think like, okay, I think I'm in a good place. And then when I also won my first acting award, that also helped me a lot. I'm like, okay,
Oh my God,
I think
yeah.
I'm getting there. Let's keep going. And then, but then for me, I think more importantly is when I started doing these projects and I started meeting different people, all these veteran actors. That's a different experience. Like just meeting them, and then and everybody's different kasi, and everybody will help you out differently, and it's just a very great feeling and a very good experience for me also as well.
Since you mentioned yung sa fans na binubulabog yung van ninyo, I want to go back to that. What was the weirdest thing that a fan has done
I've ever done to you?
to you or for you, and kung wala, siguro as a totality nilang as a hashtag?
Yes.
Weirdest thing. I wouldn't say it's weird, like super weird, but then I don't know. I'll let you guys think about that. Well, there were some times na I used to live in this condominium, and I would have some fans like wait outside for like hours, and I wouldn't even know like, oh, they're actually waiting outside and stuff, and sometimes I don't know what to do. Like, okay, probably just meet them, say hi or something like that. Yung parang ganun, they're willing to like
Yes.
stay
They're
outside.
stalking.
Oh, it's
They're
mga
lurking.
stalkers.
They're lurking in the bushes with their binoculars.
I know. Mga paparazzis.
Oo.
Oh my God,
Yun lang naman.
Oo. My God, no? Imagine mo, no? Pero pagdating sa mga girls, may mga
Ayan na.
na-receive ka na bang mga girls na indecent proposal? Siyempre, di ba?
Parang
Nude pics.
gusto ko tanongin,
Walang
Jasmine,
talaga to si Direk.
ano ba?
Nude pics naman.
May lumilipad ba ng mga underwear, ganyan?
Oo, ganon.
Oo, yan. Yan ang gusto mo itanong eh.
Oo.
Wala pa naman so far yung ganun.
Wala pa
Like,
naman.
the extreme. Kasi I think most of my friends are like, medyo like parang teenagers pa rin or something. I don't know. That's what I would think when I went to like sa mga mall show. But usually, yung mga parang out of nowhere biglang ikikiss ako, parang ganun. Biglang ikikiss sa cheek.
Yun
Oh my
lang.
God.
Nakaw ng halik. Oo.
Wait till you reach 30s. Doon na lalabas yan. Kasi ngayon mga bata pa yun.
Oo.
Hindi, actually ngayon, unless cougar yung mga yun, ha? Hindi mo gusto ng
Ay,
young.
meron ba? May mga cougar din ba? Na nakikigulo? Doon nakikigulo?
Na nakikigulo, walang yaka. May mga ganun.
Hoy, ano
Sige
yung
nga.
tanong ko ha?
Oh
Valid
my
yun kasi.
God, look at that.
O yan o. Kung ganyan ba naman, malay mo, meron isa doon, mga pati nanay nakikigulo, mamaya ka na anak gumagano. No? Diba?
Minsan ganun.
O meron nga, o diba?
Oh my mga ganun. My God. May question ako. Do you think if you're not famous, what do you think you'll be doing? Let's say hindi ka pumasok ng, let's say nag-TV commercial ka lang and you did not pursue the PBB. What do you think you'll be doing right now? Well, you're only 24. Are you going to be an architect or are you going to be, what do you think you'll be doing?
I'd probably be somewhere like maybe a computer engineer, maybe in IT or something, or maybe just
Wow.
maybe a model, but not specifically TVC model. Maybe like just a model for like clothes. That's what I would think. That's what
Yes.
yung pumasok sa isip ko ganun. Maybe in the field of business, maybe.
Yeah, probably
What
right.
I would
In
think,
gaming.
yeah.
Kasi nga, you're into gaming, di ba?
Ayun pa, you're a gamer.
Yes, that's why maybe like IT or something, computer engineer. Maybe I'll do that probably. I don't know. Some nerd. Pa rin.
Oh, do you have plans of are you continuing schooling or?
Yes, I want to go back to school. I'm just trying to find the right time, and I'm still trying to find the right course for me. Like I'm still trying to like think of like what I want to get, but I've been thinking about it already.
Oo, tuloy mo. Para may fallback ka. Because I'm
Yes.
sure you'll be, look what happened to the pandemic, right? Like, like at least you have a fallback. Also, I'm
Yeah,
sure,
true.
nakikita ko naman sa batang to, like, you'll be an actor, like one of the promising actor of probably in even
Yung
if in your 40s,
yung may
tatagal
longevity.
ka.
Parang
Oo,
Richard Gomez
longevity mo.
as
Definitely.
status, parang ganyan, oo.
Hopefully.
Kasi
That's for sure.
mukhang mabait ka eh. Hindi ka katulad namin ni Jessie, medyo evil kami.
Why? Ako, hindi
Grabe. Evil agad.
Hindi. Feeling ko naman, yeah, pero that's a good, a good advice from us, from your ate and your kuya na, yeah, finish
you,
your, I mean, at least, finish your school. Kahit na, it doesn't, there's no, like, time limit. You don't put, like, at least, like, kasi yung iba, may hindi, you put a due date, pero at least, don't be scared to be like, oh, you know what? Or tipong feel like, I'm so frustrated because I have a due date at this certain age, I have to finish my college. Just take it one day at a time. Ang education naman, you don't have to be, you have to be at a certain age for you to finish your school. Diba?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
pero gawin mo yan, mukhang matalinong bata to.
Oo nga.
Grabe.
Everybody has their own timetable.
Yes.
Correct, oo.
And then ngayon yung tanong ko, kasi you mentioned kanina, you worked with very distinguished and mga veteran actors na rin, di ba? Meron ka bang masasite na example kung sino doon yung nakatrabaho mo tapos nagbigay siyang na magandang advice para sa career mo?
One person that I can remember is Miss Isa Calzado.
Wow.
I had a project with her, and she's a very genuine person, and she helps me a lot. And she's a very fun person to be with also. And ayun, she's someone na parang she wouldn't just look at me na parang artista lang. But she really treats me as like a family, and I can feel like yung love, yung parang ganun. So she's a very good person.
Yung parang ate ka talaga na
Yes.
ginaid ka talaga niya. Oo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oo nga, no? Pero yung, ang tawag nito, napapatingin ako nga si Iza, no?
Loving Emily.
What is this? Is this a movie what is this? Is this a... Sa
It's it was in
What is the
it was a
movie all
series.
about? Yeah, tell us what's Loving Emily.
Yeah, so it's a parang May December affair. So she has
Oh my God.
she has a family and parang broken marriage, let's say, and then she meets someone younger than her, and then it spices up. Parang ganun
Oh
basically.
my God.
Oh,
Teka,
very
speaking of
controversial yung
that.
roles niyo doon, ha? Oo.
Speaking of that, imagine mga roles na that you're portraying, very versatile, no? From like,
Somehow.
yeah, I mean, that's the reason why napapansin ka at the very young age, 24 years old, right? And you portrayed a lot of roles na dapat you deserve to have, tama nga, na you, tawag nito, you won Best Actor, right?
Yun pa.
But poor thing,
God.
yes.
Right? Grabe. Pero wait, question. Speaking of December Love Affair. May December. I'm sorry. May December Love Affair. Have you had a May December Love Affair? Or are you open to a May December Love Affair?
Not yet. I don't know. As I grow up, things might change.
Aba, talaga naman. Pero, wait, what about, kumusta ang puso mo? Are you single and ready to mingle now?
Well, unfortunately, I'm still single. Yes, I've been single for like 4 years, I guess. Yeah,
Oh
quite a
my.
long time. I just realized also. I'm like, wow, time flies actually.
Wait, why are you single? Is it by choice? I'm
Because
sure
of
it's by
work, you're
choice.
so busy.
Yes.
Yeah. Mostly it's like my choice, and partly, parang maybe things are not working out talaga, and I'm really prioritizing other stuff, so it doesn't
Okay.
come by my mind, and maybe this is not the right time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking that way. Na parang hindi siya right time. I'm just really
You're
focused
young.
on other things like my mom, work, and like other stuff na lang. But maybe in time, I mean, I'm open naman. I mean, whatever happens, happens.
Oh, meron sinong crush mo ngayon? Sige, bilis. At excited kami
Ano bang
ngayon.
artista to?
May crush ka ba ngayon? The latest crush?
Wala pa naman. Wala pa naman akong crush sa showbiz. No, I don't have.
Talaga?
Hindi ba si Charlie yan?
Oo nga, Charlie Dizon.
Si Charlie. Ang blooming yan, si Charlie.
Oo nga.
So ano kayo ni Charlie? Like, you're just friends?
Yeah, we're just friends. Me and Charlie kasi we worked together in my first commercial, my very first commercial. We were together that time.
Anong product yun?
It was a biscuit
A biscuit,
commercial.
oo.
Oh my God.
Nagtagpo na yung landas
I
me
think
before.
I've seen it. Yung may ganon,
Yes.
yung
Yes.
may hands.
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
seen that commercial. You two look cute together. Wala ka palang ligawan si Talagang pinush no?
Oo.
Bata ka pa naman. Sige nga, since single ka and ready to mingle, so what is your type? Tingnan mo, bagay,
Ayan, oh.
Bagay
Ayan, oh.
silang dalawa, ni Charlie, Sige, anong type mo sa isang babae? Ayan, yung mga babaeng to, umiikot na ang mga
Maganda
panties.
na kayo mga babae. Yung mga bakla, makinig na lang din kayo.
Oo.
Oo, malay nyo.
Anong type mo sa isang babae? Anong type mo? What's your ideal type?
Ideal type. I don't really expect a lot naman from girls. I mean, simple lang. Someone that would understand like yung lifestyle ko, yung work ko, and yung mga interests ko. I mean, yun lang naman. Kasi I've noticed recently why not the relationships, but there are things I tried to develop with some girls before. I've noticed like a similar failure. Parang it's because of like my work, being an artist. Parang ganon. It somehow hinders that. I don't know why.
So,
That's why.
sa mga non-showbiz yun before, yung mga 20 plus na girlfriends na dumaan na sa'yo before.
Ilang girlfriend ka na ba? Okay, go.
Plus na girls na
30, dagdagan pa niya ng 10. I'm sorry, mali ako. 30 plus daw.
30 plus pala.
I'm corrected. I stand corrected.
No, I'm just joking. And then, meron din non-showbiz, meron din.
I mean,
Wait,
showbiz
ang
and
dami na
non-showbiz.
ba? Nakailang girlfriend ka na ba,
Yung
Iho?
totoo.
I have hindi mga before relationship pa to. I mean, like just getting to know each other, dating.
Oh, okay.
None of the boyfriend girlfriend thing yet. So that's why I've been single for 4 years. I mean, yung last ko, it's been a long time.
Oh, when was the last time you went out on a date?
Last time,
Yesterday? Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday agad. It's been a long time. Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
can't
wow.
remember. Like a legit date. Like it's been a long time actually. I maybe and then not a long time. Maybe like less than 2 years ago. Parang ganun.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. Anong type mo? Long hair, mestiza,
Morena.
morena?
I like mestiza. Gusto ko din morena. It really depends talaga minsan kasi I would say like, ay, gusto ko mestiza. Pero after a while, mas gusto ko pala morena. Parang gano'n, it depends eh. And also the personality talaga.
Are you
And
attracted to a girl who's funny?
who's funny? Pwede rin. Pero I kind of like girls na more yung parang, not really the quiet type.
Mga
I
reserved.
mean, siguro not like me. I need someone to overlap than that. So yeah, I'd say someone funny.
Someone who has a sense of humor, no?
Yes.
But not naman, hindi naman super.
Hindi naman
grabe.
pipe, yung mga ganyan.
Oh, yung mga
Yeah.
Naman,
Teka, curious ako ha. Okay. So, when was the last, were you ever got hurt? Like, like, umiyak ka? When was the last time you cried over a girl? Or never? Sila
That
umiiyak.
when was
Gusto
this?
pag love life na eh. Okay, go.
Oo nga eh.
When was this? Parang 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Oh.
I cried for
Sino
someone.
yan? Artista ba yan?
Eh,
kasi alam mo, nandito ko sa sis, wala akong alam. These are valid questions that I'm asking. I'm just asking because I don't know.
Ay, okay.
Malay mo, sagutin mo, di ba?
it was just a recent. No, not recent. Like it's 2 years ago, so it's not recent. But then I'd say my last someone I had a thing with. Let's say. Parang ganun. I don't know.
Mag-google ako mamaya ng ano.
Oo nga, lagot ka.
In 2 years, sino yun, ha?
Ngayon nga ito, naku-curious ako. Paano ba magmahal si Mr.
Ang isang Jameson Blake.
Paano?
Paano magmahal?
Paano
magmahal? Yes.
Paano magmahal? Like, sino ba to? Like,
To a girl. To a girlfriend, of course. Yes. Not to your mom, of course, or to your friends, but to...
Nasa cheek. Ano ba? Well, when I'm in that moment of love, I like to write poems for that someone.
Wow.
Or I like to be sweet. I like to be malambing. Parang ganun. If she will allow me to. Parang ganun.
Sino bang ayaw?
parang Jessie, parang hindi masyado maraming lalaki nagsusulat ng poems.
Seriously?
Tapos ganyan pa itsura mo. Ay nako. Sa'yo
Di
na
ba
lahat.
nilalagay na lang sa Facebook, sa social media, para maging, di ba, yan na yung poem ko for you. Oh, so you love to, do you love to do surprises for the girl? Or are you the type of person that with flowers and surprise dinner?
Yeah, I like to do that as well.
Naku naman.
It's just
Parang
been a while since I've actually done something like that.
Oh my God. Parang parang naisip ko pa lang, oh my God, ang swerte naman ni ate girl.
Oo nga.
No?
Oo nga, parang yung mga friends natin nag-live comment dito, parang si Jenny, sasabi niya, ako na lang daw, ganyan-ganyan. O, ayan, di ba?
Oh my
Pinapresent sa sarili nila. Pero talagang, talagang friends lang kayo ni Charlie, hindi mo rin pinakita sa kanya itong mga, yung ano tawag dito, yung question ni Jessie na paano magmahal si Jameson, right? Kasi alam mo bakit? Kasi I watched kanina yung first episode ng The Sunset Girl. My Sunset Girl.
Saan mo napanood yun? I was trying to, I want TFC.
Oh, wala akong I want TFC pero sa YouTube available na siya and oh my God.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
What a quality show. Congratulations. That's first episode pa lang ako and I was
gonna
captured.
Watch that.
Ang ganda ng ano ninyo ng love team ninyo ni Charlie.
Thank you.
Grabe. Yun nga pala, pagdating sa like love team, you had a lot of love team na, was there a point na parang you're starting to fall for that person? Siyempre, di ba, parang imagine you have to immerse that you're so in love in this and that.
Yeah.
Was there a point that you started to, ay, ang ganda niya lalo today. May mga ganun, parang, I think I'm falling for her. May mga ganun. Did you ever have that moment?
not really to that point na parang, oh, I'm falling in love. But maybe there are some times na, yeah, tama ka naman dun na parang when you do scenes together, eventually you cannot really avoid na yung parang yung chemistry kasi kailangan nandun eh. And
Yes.
you have to really bring out that tension, and sometimes there's always like an aftermath or something like that. I mean, minsan lang. I mean, there was only like a few times that I started to feel like maybe I just attracted to this girl. Parang ganun. I just felt
Oo.
more attractive. I found her more like approachable, ganun. And maybe like slight crush, parang ganun. But not really a
Oo.
big deal talaga
Oo.
eh.
But
Oh,
parang you
big
have to
deal
wait. You
talaga.
have to shake yourself. Parang, wait a minute.
Oo, parang, teka, saglit.
Yeah,
Oo
yeah,
nga
yeah.
ba,
Like,
this is
wait.
just a job. This is
Wait.
just a
Oo.
job. Oh,
This
speaking
is a
of,
job.
so, na-mention mo kanina, di ba, it's been a while since nagkaroon ka ng relationship, but siguro it's hard for you to, like, whenever you have let's say, for example, you're gonna have a girlfriend, do you want do you want to introduce the girl in public, or you want it privately? And how hard is it to have, for Jameson Blake to have a privacy?
Well, it also depends on the situation. If she's also willing to be open about it, maybe for the first for the start, maybe we can just keep things private. And I mean that's how what I would do. And I think every girl's different. Maybe some girls would wanna keep it private. Some would wanna show the world about it.
Yes.
But with my private life, naman, I don't really have a hard time like keeping my private life, since maybe I live in an area not really in the city, and I have a lot of privacy here compared to where I used to live before in Manila. And ayun, I don't really have any like fans waiting outside or anything. So okay naman. And in terms of like media, well, I don't really share a lot kasi on media about like what I do, like my personal stuff. It's mostly just
Which is good,
what I
right?
do at work, or sometimes I stream on my Facebook, just to like interact with the fans while I play some games, something like that, just to go out a bit, parang ganun. If I'm going outside, parang siyang ganun. I'm just like going out on social media, like just to talk and like interact with some of my fans. So no, I don't really have that on my mind na parang ay wala akong privacy, or parang nahihirapan ako to keep my privacy or whatever. Not really naman.
Siguro nasa ano ka na, you are southerner na, you are Southie, nasa south ka na ba? Nasa BF Homes. Kasi sabi mo,
Ako right now?
Oo. Parang
Hindi.
hindi, wala
Sa
ka sa south. Sa north ka pa rin, ayun.
yes, north side ako.
Okay. Para at least mas malapit, no? Mas madali sa mga
Sa work.
sa work, sa taping, right?
Somehow, well, I live in the province now.
Ah, talaga?
Oh.
Where?
Yeah.
Pwede pa
I live in
sabihin?
Pampanga.
Oh, in Pampanga.
Pampanga.
Okay. So
Yes.
with your mom, with your parents. Feeling ko,
Yes, with my mom.
anong klase kang anak sa mom? What kind of son are you to your mom? Are you the sweet, loving son, or medyo hindi nagpapakita ng affection? I feel
Well,
sweet na bata to.
Well, since I'm the only child right now here in the Philippines, and it's just my mom, me, and our two dogs, and things are different now. And I mean, not like I mean, things didn't change from before, but now we're more close. I mean, not it's not we're not close before, but then basically it's just the fact now it's just only me and her right now. And I'm just the same, sweet na the son for her, and we get along naman. Me and my mom almost have like similar personalities. Like we're both like, we're okay if we're alone. But then I'm always worried about her because like when I go to lock-in, she's by herself here, and
Aww.
yun lang naman. I mean, good thing my siblings are, they're also active to like reach out to my mom, so not only me right here, but everything's okay. I'm okay with my mom, and
Mama's
yeah, I
boy?
think she will say I'm a good child.
Mama's boy?
Yes, I'd say that.
Ayun, no.
Oh, you
Ayan,
are?
sweet, ayun.
Ang sweet naman.
Hindi naman mahirap yung commute mo. Pagka, feeling ko ngayon na medyo okay na yata sa Manila, di ba? And then you have a lot of projects. Eh di, parating, back and forth ba yung travel mo to Pampanga and then to Took
Not
ABS?
like before, pero ngayon mas konti yung traveling time. So if I have to go for taping, it's just like a one-time thing. So I just have to go there. Then after when I'm done taping, that's when I come back.
Oh, and
I rarely
Ang
go there
dami
back
mo
and
na.
forth.
Oo.
and I'm also curious pala kasi 'di ba are you like a mainstay in ASAP right now? Or
I'm a what?
are you a mainstay sa ASAP? Or or minsan nag-guest ka lang doon like once a week?
Or every
Once a week,
Well,
Sunday.
right
once a month
now,
ganon.
just as long as I'm available, I'll do that.
Okay. Kasi nakikita ko
wow.
yung mga yung get up mo yung like how you're very stylish basically what I'm from head to toe. Do you style yourself or do you have a stylist?
Oh, I have a stylist that helps me
Oh, okay.
yeah, because like
Ang
sometimes
galing.
they ask for these clothes that I don't have talaga, and they're just like they're loud clothes,
Oh
just like
yeah,
colorful
yeah.
stuff,
I guess and
whatever.
from head to toe.
Yeah,
Oo.
so yeah, I have a stylist that helps me.
Ayun.
So ngayon, ano ka,
Ayan,
you're
no?
working on viral.
Oh.
Oo nga, no? Ang galing. Oo nga, ang galing ng mga get up mo, no?
Oh, 'di ba?
Oh, so at least may stylist.
Kaya
Yes,
dalhin.
yes.
Oo.
Oo. Pero wait, so ito. So speaking of like projects na aside from ASAP, yung mga whatever that you've been doing, nakailang projects ka na so far? Nakailang movies ka na or teleserye? Do you remember? Parang ang dami. You're all over. We always see you everywhere.
I've counted before. I lost track, but now I'll estimate maybe around 10, 11 films, parang ganon. 10, 11.
Oh, wow.
I can't really remember, but I think it's around that number. And I've did like 3 or 4 teleseries.
Of all those teleseries and movies that you've done, what's your most favorite?
Well, movie would be Too Cool to Be Forgotten and Ang Babaeng Allergic sa Wi-Fi. Those two memorable movies for me. For teleserye, I think it would be the last one I did, Ngayon at Kailanman. I was with Joshua Garcia and Julia Barreto for that series because it was a roller coaster. My role in that in that series it was like really up and down, playboy. I became depressed, tas nabaliw and everything. It was crazy. But then
Na-challenge yung acting chops mo noon.
that really gave me a
I
challenge. Yes.
know.
So, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that at the same time.
Do you have any role that you want to portray that you want to put in your bucket list? You're 24, but is there any like roles that you want to portray in the near future?
I wanna do more like I wanna try doing like action. Like maybe sometime I wanna do action. I wanna play roles like kind of like what Leonardo DiCaprio plays. Something like Wall Street, those kind of
wow.
bosses or like mafia or something like that. I don't know. It's just like something I wanna try.
Are you going to be opposed to gay roles?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Gay roles. Kasi ngayon
What about
uso ngayon.
Oh, yeah, gay roles. What about gay roles?
Okay lang
True.
sa'yo. Kasi ngayon, uso ngayon yung mga BL series ngayon eh. Paano pag in-offer sa'yo tapos it's really a great role?
I actually
na
did one. I
challenging?
did one when it was really hyped up. I mean, I did one with my friend, and it was during the pandemic. Even the story was like about the pandemic. I love going during the pandemic. Yeah, I've actually did one, but then afterwards, I
Okay.
just focused on other
Meron na
projects.
pala. Oo.
Mm.
But what about in viral scandal? So, can you tell us
Ayan.
about your role there?
Pag-usapan natin ng viral
Yes.
scandal.
Oh yeah.
Kasi
Okay.
in viral scandal, kakaiba yung role mo daw dun eh. So, tell us nga, sige nga kwento about viral scandal.
All right. So I'll be playing as Axel Mateo. He's a architect, managing partner with Kyle, which will be played by Joshua Garcia. So we're both managing partners in an architecture firm, and I'm also his best friend basically. And well, for everybody's information, I wouldn't be coming out right away when the show starts. Maybe in like 3 weeks. So just be patient lang. And yeah, yung role ko dito is he's a biker guy, architect, senior architect. Chick boy that doesn't drink alcohol.
Ooh.
Ano pa ba? Ayun, may mga angas ganun yung type kasi yung personality niya. Like every time I do my role, they always tell me, Jameson, Angas pa. Okay, angas. Okay, yabang pa. Okay,
Yabang
yabang.
pa.
Well, I really have to
Cute.
like push myself with that because like it's already like my feature or something. So I really have to like, okay, yabang. Okay, pogi ko, something like that. Because they really want to. It's just funny how they push me, and it helps naman. So that's really my role in the story, and yeah, people will find out eventually when they watch it.
When they watch it, no, where can they watch it? I want TFC, right?
Yes, I want TFC.
At saka
Oh, wow.
pamilya
Wait, how
and
did
Pamilya
you?
channel.
yes.
Yeah. So how did you prepare for this role?
How did I prepare for this role? Well, first I read the script to get an idea, like how my character was going through and like how he is as a person. I had to like I just had to yung one of my weaknesses kasi is like yung Tagalog. So I just had to like I have to read it beforehand para alam ko yung mga words na I can change or words that I have a hard time like pronouncing. And yeah, that's pretty much that. I just had to like read the script a lot and then try to like visualize. And I also asked help from different actors. I even asked Jake. Actually, he helped me a lot with my character
Oh,
also
wow. Okay.
because he told me na like he sees me he sees himself in me parang gonna like what he went through and also like the roles he played and he just gave me his like perspective and like what he would do and tips about like my character or characterization. Yeah, so thanks to Jake, he helped me also with that.
Sabi ko na nga ba, di ba? Meron kayong resemblance. I
Oo
don't
nga,
know.
ayun pala.
I see that in you. Sabi ko, the first time I saw you, I was like, si Jake Quinn ka ba to nung bata? Meron eh. Did you heard this so many times or this is your first time
First
hearing
I
it?
have heard that like yes, I've heard that. So,
Several times, no? So, see,
Yeah,
tama
several
pala
times.
ako.
You're also working with Dimples, right, Romana?
yes, I said dimples.
Oh my
How is she?
God,
Kasi
we
we interviewed her like
love
2 months
Dimples.
ago and we love her so much. Talaga.
I
We
heard.
love Dimples. Sobra, no?
Yeah,
Like, are you close to your, the cast? Including not just the cast, including the people that works
the crew.
in the
Yeah.
group. Yes, the people
Yeah,
that
so
works in the
everybody,
whole. Yes.
everybody gets along in the set, which is good. I mean, makes everything easier and makes everything faster when we're doing scenes. So, yeah, that's what I'm also happy. It's just a great atmosphere. So, and everybody's really nice. Everybody is very like very approachable. So it's all good.
Are you getting used to yung pagla-lockdown na yan, yung mga 3 weeks straight hindi umuwi or mahirap pa rin pala sa'yo?
Actually, I mean, pati yung iba, yeah, we just have to accept it na ganun talaga. So every time we go to the bubble, we have to prepare everything. It's like we're gonna travel to like another country. Like, packing all that stuff, like your clothes, your stuff, and then the food and everything. It's like going camping, that's it. So, ayun, nasasanay na rin.
Ay, nga pala, ito pala. Bakit pala Viral Scandal ang title ng show?
Okay, so
Kasi
basically
maraming
the
scandal. No?
scandal.
Ikaw ba may scandal dito?
Secret joke.
Ayun na. Oo.
And it's basically about a girl that got involved sa scandal video. Then how it happens, nowadays, like pag may scandal biglang lalabas and people start to like, oh, share mo naman, blah blah blah, and how the show is gonna show how it affects like everybody around the girl, like si Rika, which will be played by Charlie, and like how the families are going to
Yes.
how the families are gonna tackle it and everything. So yeah, it's pretty much how the story is gonna start.
Doon iikot yung story. Oo.
Oo,
Yeah.
ngayon na-curious ngayon. No, I love you, Jameson. O talaga
Ayan,
naman,
from
ang
Adam
dami na I
Hill.
love you.
Ayan, oh.
But na-curious ako ngayon na, just in case you get involved in a scandal, like, talagang matinding scandal, what is the first thing you'll do?
Matinding scandal. I'll probably just disconnect myself from social media, maybe.
Hide under a rock?
Oo.
Hide under a rock, yeah. Rock
Yeah,
inside my
damage
house.
control. I mean, I think the best way to do it.
So, ano sabihin
Yes,
ng Star
pretty much.
Magic sa'yo? Oo, di ba? Oo.
Oo,
That's
tsaka
pretty much the best way to do it.
at mahilig ka ba sa social media? Like, are you, kasi yung iba talagang sobrang addicted
Or are you doing
sa
it just
social
because
media,
you need to because you're Jameson Blake?
Yeah, actually, that plays a big part. Yeah, the reason why on social media is because of my work. I mean, but me personally, I became less active. I don't know why. Maybe it was because, um, uh, like I experienced how bashing works before, so I don't know. I don't want to really be involved too much. I like to be
Yeah.
the reader, and stuff like that. And I'll post sometimes once in a while. Parang ganun.
Oo nga, sometimes, no? Kasi minsan parang toxic na ang ano, no? Ang
Yeah,
social
sometimes
media.
it's like I don't want to read it right now. I just check it for news basically. Social media, I just use it for news most of the
Same
time.
tayo, most of the time.
Catching up on trends.
Nakakapagod minsan yung ano, no? Just imagine just keeping up with all this news feed. Imagine mo, let's
Yeah,
say you have
exactly.
a lot of friends and you just have to keep on checking and scroll, and then people would be like, yo, you didn't check out my post? Like, I posted this. Be like, and they would
Yeah.
feel bad, right? They would feel bad because they would be like, oh no, they would make you feel bad. Like, seriously? You did not see my post? It's like, I seldom check,
Yeah.
news feed, right? Like,
We have to keep up, right?
you have
Yeah.
to keep up. Ang hirap, no? So what do you
Yeah.
usually do with your free time? Let's say you're not
Mostly I just
working.
yeah, I just check on like investments, and I also play video games with my friends, batchmates here in Pampanga. Yeah, that's why I talk to my friends. I talk to my brother because he's in the state. So pretty much everything. And then like now for these guestings or like promos, I do everything here now in my room. So
Nag-invest ka,
parang work at home lang din.
nag-invest ka sa Dodge din?
Oh, grabe. Ano investments?
I didn't invest in
Investments.
I
Which is
didn't invest in Doge though. Other coins though I did.
Sa ibang crypto.
talaga?
Sa Bitcoin. Oo.
Yeah, I just started investing in like crypto
Wala
just on the side thing.
Oh my God. Pero which is good, alam mo yun. Keep on doing that. At least at a very
Yeah.
young age, you have to start
Oo nga.
saving.
Kung
you
kami
have
Yeah, I
lang,
wanna
to
do
think
more.
about-
Yeah.
Kung may ganyan
Oo.
dati, no, Jessie, no, mayaman na tayo
My
ngayon
God.
talaga.
No, I swear. I
Oh,
wish.
before if it was back in the days, if
Oh
wala
my
eh.
God. You know what?
Now
Sometimes I
everything.
always say, I wish I have friends I have friends who gave me an advice about all this
Investing in
cryptos,
stocks,
investing
no?
in stocks.
Yeah.
Wala,
I see.
sabay-sabay kami nun umiinom gumigimik. That's why
Yeah.
you guys are so lucky, right, Jcas? At your age, it's up to you guys if you want how you wanna execute it, if you wanna do it or not, right? Which is
Mhm.
good. that
Yeah.
You can do everything on your
ka.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oo nga.
Everything's on your phone as well. Yeah, you just need to know what you're doing to get to that stuff.
I know. Tsaka galing mo magsayaw, by the way, aside from speaking of like what do you do on your free time?
Thank you.
Were you always like a dancer since you were younger, or?
No, I only learned how to dance when I joined hashtags.
Talaga?
Wow.
Ang
Yeah,
galing,
just learned how to dance.
Ano bang talent na hindi namin alam na,
May
that you
secret
want to
talent
share
ka
to
pa ba na
everyone?
hindi,
May secret talent
na
ka?
hindi alam ng mga fans mo?
Well, I get that question a lot din eh. So I think they already know na well, before I started like acting or dancing, as I learned how to like beatbox, something like that. At school, I learned it when I was at school. It's not really like a hidden talent anymore since the fans already know.
Can you do a beatbox right now?
Sige nga, pa-beatbox ka nga.
Oo. Pasample
I'll
naman.
give an example so people get an idea.
Sige.
it's
Go,
like-
go, go.
Sumasayaw.
Oh my God.
Parang ganun. Yung
Ang
It's a glimpse lang.
galing.
Yo, Jameson Blake.
Yo,
Do
yo,
you
yo.
also sing?
Yeah.
Do you also
DJ
sing?
na eh.
Yes. Wow.
Do you also sing?
Ang sexy,
I
ha?
don't
Sick.
really sing that much.
Oo nga, baka pakanta. baka the
Lahat na
next
lang.
thing you know, Jesse, we're gonna have a promo about Jameson first single or EP. Hey, you never know.
Kung may single na ako, sige.
Oo, kasi if you learn how to dance through hashtag, then might as well singing din,
Beatbox
no?
pa, no? Ang
Oo.
sexy, no? Imagine mo, few seconds lang yung beatbox niya, no? Napagiling
I did
tayo,
it
oh.
before the concert kasi. I did it before in the hashtags concert, like a beatbox like production.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, before because like it was like a showcase of like your hidden talents. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do this, and then I did it, and it was also like I had dancers, so basically they were dancing to my beatbox.
To your
It was so
live
fun.
beatbox.
Yeah,
Oh,
like it was
wow.
we had to rehearse it and like choreographed everything. It was really fun.
ang nakakatuwa tong batang to, full of talent, no?
Yep.
Diyos ko, sana yung 10 years old kong anak magiging ganyan. Question nga, if you were given, yung sa mga message nga sa mga bata, yung mga kids na like you or younger than you for sure, that who wants to be like you or who wants to start the show business, do you have any message that you want to give them? Any advice that you want to give them?
Okay. What I would do if I was younger, so well, basically advice ko then. I would think of something that I can potentially do. Let's say, like if you have a talent, okay, that's already like a good factor. And if you want to be an artist, so basically, yung field dun is like acting, dancing, or singing. If you can do one of them, start from there, and just keep going. Try to find ways to improve yourself and um learn how to like socialize with people. I mean, that's also a big factor. Like when you meet new people and everything, and that's going to give you more notice. And also, I know it's cliche, but just keep going basically. And if you believe it's for you.
That's so good.
Wow.
Oo, ang ganda nung ano mo, ang ganda nung, kasi yung iba, they always do procrastinate, right? Like, oh, I know I can do it, and then, you know what, next time na lang. And then the next thing you know, they're already like 30-something, and they have not done anything.
Correct.
Yeah, sometimes it's also patience. Sometimes it's also
Yeah.
about it's your time. It'll come to you. Sometimes in
That's so
the
true.
just have to be patient. Sometimes things come when you least expect it.
Yeah.
That's so true. But ito pala, I'm curious ako. Because they said that it takes a village to get there. Do you believe in that? Do you believe in that?
Yeah, I do. It's always good to have support by your side. I mean, you can always. I mean, it's possible to do things by yourself, but then it's always better to have people by your side and to like achieve things together.
True. Yeah, that's so true. Especially yung mga no. Like ako, I'm familiar because I used to work with with ABS then when I was but I was 21, 22. But nasa rated K ako. I was, like the...
I see.
When I was, bata pa ako nun. So, I was working there.
1851 yan.
Tigilan mo ako. 18, ating-ate, no? Titang-tita. So, you know what? And before you can produce one show, it's not just like the person in front of the camera. It's like it's a collaboration of everyone. Right? Because
Yeah.
without us, there's no show and there's no big star. So, feeling ko kasi mabait kang bata, kaya I'm sure that's the reason why ABS-CBN is on your back. Right?
Yeah. Thank you, ABS.
You're like one of their it boys, basically.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
How do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years from now, a better actor, more mature, I guess. Yes, for sure, and hopefully a better investor. And I'll be more mindful with my money and discover new hobbies, I guess. Because maybe I'll probably outgrow the hobbies I'm doing right now. Let's see.
50 more girlfriends? Just kidding.
Juggling girlfriends na. Oh my God.
Juggling girls from one. Oh my God. Actually,
Looking forward to that.
looking forward to that too, right? Like, I cannot. My God. Like, no, seriously, we can. If you're gonna ask us, ikaw in 5 years, we'll see you more. You'll be probably hahakot ka ng mga 1 to 2, 3 more awards because you're a very versatile actor.
Because you started
For
out
sure.
big, and you won agad, diba? Kaya manina lang sa'yo yan. Do you see yourself also going to be like directing, and then behind the
Writing
camera?
or
May mga ganun ka rin
becoming
mga
like
vision.
I've thought of that as well. But then, the first thing that came to my mind when I thought of that before was I'd probably become like a writer first. I'm not planning to, but I'll probably become one because like I like to write sometimes.
Oo nga.
So maybe that's what I would probably be if I was like behind the camera. But I don't know. Let's see, like how as I grow up, what I'll be more interested in. Maybe in terms of film. I mean, directing seems okay, or something on the side. Maybe not directing. I'd prefer acting lang talaga.
My God. Nakakaano to, no? Na-excite ako sa batang to.
Oo nga.
Diyos ko, one of these
the
days,
future and the
maybe
possibilities.
hosting, right? Maybe hosting.
Oh, nag-host
same,
ka
yeah,
na,
pwede
diba?
naman.
Oo.
Oo
Yung
nga
minsan,
pala.
I tried it before.
So,
It's
sa
not
lahat
really like
ng
my
mga,
strength.
sige nga, sa lahat nga ng mga ano mo, ng mga portrays na ginawa mo, ano yung favorite mo? Kasi parang you're doing acting, you're dancing, you're hosting, ano yung parang, what do you think is your most number one first love?
Acting talaga. I think
Acting
acting is
talaga.
going to bring me places. It also helps me like challenge myself more or like even explore more about myself. Like, oh, I can actually do this. Oh, I can actually become this kind of person. Oh, I can actually become mga ganito eh. And it's fun playing someone that I'm not. And I just like that kind of feeling.
Yung out of the
Ooh.
box, di ba? Yung so far
Yeah,
from
parang-
who you really
Nagro-roleplay
are.
ata itong batang
Oo.
to. Just kidding.
Yan ang tunay na talent and actor talaga, di ba?
Oo nga, correct. Oo naman, like you
Hindi
can
yung
portray like,
hindi yung magsistick lang siya sa I'm already guwapo. I'm gonna be puro ano lang to, next door boy roles lang ang gusto ko. Di ba? Gusto niya talaga ma-challenge siya.
Yes,
Di ba?
yes.
ang galing, no?
Katulad
May
na
nagtanong
mga
oo.
Joker roles, ayan, mga ganon.
Oo, pwede. Yun mga gusto ko.
Talaga, ganun yung mga
Mga
gusto
galing
mo? Yung mga,
asylum.
Basta mga ganyan. Like, basta mga challenging or something like that. You know, since I also played the psychopath before and it was fun. I wanna do something like that outside the box, dark, something like that.
mukhang magaling to no? Kasi parang, ang galing ng roles na parang you look like a boy next door, but you don't know what's that boy next door is thinking of, right?
Pwede.
Oo, hindi ba siya rapist? Hindi ba siya ganito? Hindi ba siya...
Nasa loob ang kulo, di ba? Lurker
Oh my
pala
God,
siya.
pinapapunta ka ng mga tao dito sa Jersey City.
Oo
Punta ka
nga.
raw dito. Hopefully, makapunta ka dito.
Yes, I
Makabalik
wanna go
ka.
back there again.
My God.
Someday.
Yeah, well, give a time so we can take you around. Hindi sa mga tourist spots, but the hole in the
Oo
walls.
ha? Oo,
Wow,
please ha?
exciting.
Oo.
Yes.
We'll bring you to mga hole in the wall
Mga
places.
speakeasy, ayan.
Yung mga tipong
Okay.
places na hindi pang, di ba, touristy.
Oo.
Mga strip
Hindi
club.
yung
Hindi talaga
usual,
si Direk.
oo.
Huwag ka makikinig
Yes,
dito.
ako naman.
Huwag ka magsasama
Ano
dito.
ba sinasabi ni Direk?
Sa mga strip club. Baliw.
Kung gusto mo alam mo, ang strip club dito, masarap daw yung buffet. Oo. Yun lang naman gagawin ko. Hindi naman ako
dito,
titingin sa mga, hello, yak, no? Kakain na lang ako dito. Kayo mag-enjoy dyan.
No, seriously, Jameson. Meron daw dito mga strip club na may buffet.
They're known
legit.
they're
Okay.
known to have great buffets, basically.
Not buffet of
Really?
girls. Buffet of
Na
food.
pagkain. I don't know how sanitary is that.
Okay.
May nakahubad sumasayaw dito. Tapos nandito yung
That's the
pagkain.
first time I've heard that.
What happened? What happened, Jameson?
That's the first time I've heard that, I said.
Yeah,
I mean,
oo.
Yeah. Kaya natatawa ako.
okay.
Oo nga. Sige, sira ulo tong mga to. Pero, well, they always thinking about outside the box, right?
Kanya-kanyang trip yan.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, now we'll say na you're doing it for a role. Ayan.
Yeah.
You're researching,
Oh,
di ba?
exactly. O, tingnan
Yes.
na, bago tayo mag-end, my God, 1.5 hours na pala. Curious nga ako, so whenever, let's say, you portray a role, do you do those? Because a lot of the best actors, not just in the Philippines, even in Hollywood, that they really go to a place or they go, let's say, for example, you want to portray a role of like an addict or whatever, like you go to a place and you mingle with this addict, but you don't use it, but you just want to see how they think.
Method acting.
Yes.
Oh, method acting. Are you like that?
Have you done that?
Have I done method acting? Well, I didn't have like that kind of role yet where it was that complex for me to like do method acting. Just very a little lang naman. I just have to like understand like how this character would do things. Like I did like this is one time I did this MMK, and he was a dancer, and he was paralyzed like from the half bottom. I mean like his legs basically, so he couldn't dance, and but he's okay now, and he was even the one like teaching me the dances and stuff, and then that just plays a big factor in like how they how they would act when they were experiencing that kind of sickness or that kind of illness. Yeah, I just never really digs to the point na parang every day I had to do this like part of method acting. I just did like maybe a small portion of it.
Oo nga. Magaling na talaga to. Kasi may ganong mga actors and actresses, ha? Like, they don't need to go to those kind of places for method acting or to immerse. Ano lang, isang salita lang daw ng director. You just have to study it and that's it. They can
Yeah, but it
act.
helps. It helps
Yes.
naman, the method acting also. I mean, no, I think it also depends on how complex the role is, maybe. Yeah, on how
James,
heavy it is.
How about yung sinabi mo sa yung psychopath yung role mo? Are you the kind of actor like when you're in it and then pag nag-cut na you snap and then you're Jameson again, or matagal it's heavy on you to shake it off?
May mga
The
ganun.
role.
It's easier for me to snap out of it.
Oh, wow.
Maybe because I'm distracted easy. So, like, once I think of something like that I do, or like, okay, I'm done. Basically, I'm back to myself. I never really experienced like after a scene, like I was still carrying it with me. I don't know. Maybe I just taught myself na parang right after, just brush it off, go to the next scene, or I'm going home. I have to go back to myself. Parang ganun.
I need to go back to Pampanga. Ayan.
Ay,
Go back to Pampanga.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Traffic. Rush hour. Di ba
Traffic
yun?
na siya. Gutom na ako.
Ano ba kakainin kong? Ano ba dinner? Dapat
Ay,
ganun.
no, kakain muna ako. Gutom na ako. Parang ganon.
Speaking of food, wait, I want to know. I'm curious. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Yes.
Filipino food ba? Or like,
Anything.
Any.
Filipino and American or
What
whatever.
pops in your mind right now?
Kare-kare or ano ba?
Actually, kare-kare, I cannot eat kare-kare because I'm allergic to peanuts.
Yun pa yung,
my
wow
God.
ha. At saka wait, nasa Pampanga ka, di ba masarap ang food dyan?
What?
Masarap din magluto. Like, even my mom cooks
Wait.
good
So
naman.
you're allergic to all peanuts? Lahat?
Yeah, all peanuts.
Nako.
Oh my God. What else?
Si Direk ko may
Wait lang.
sinasabi tungkol sa mani.
Ano pang mga ano pang favorite mo? Or allergic ka sa kung saan para alam ng mga tao? Okay.
This is funny na kare-kare yung sinabi.
Oo.
Lasagna. I like lasagna. I mostly like pasta food. Ano pa ba? When it comes to Filipino food, I like parang fried fish na ampalaya on the side. Parang ganun. I don't know. I just like that kind of dish.
Oh, you love
Or
ampalaya.
torta, yung giniling. Ganun.
Wow.
Or,
Oh my God.
Okay, yan ang mga
Yes,
girls.
mga ganun.
Alam nyo na yung pag-aaralan yung lutuin, ha?
Oh,
It's a sort of cook naman eh. Yan. Kaya nung lutuin yan.
But do you know how to cook? At least?
Little bit lang. I never really learned how to cook like dishes. Only my mom and my brother and my sister they know how to cook. I have to actually ask my mom to teach me.
Oo. Di bali okay lang. Kahit yung pag may girlfriend ka, yung girlfriend mo, siya na lang magluluto at magluluto. Di ba?
Oo nga.
Maglilinis lang. Ano pa gusto mo, James? Jameson.
Just stand there. Just look pretty. Oh my God.
That's it. Oh my God, Jameson. Thank you so much.
Salamat,
Grabe.
James.
We had
James.
so
Thank you,
much
thank
fun.
you.
Imagine
Thank you so much.
and don't
That's
ever
fun.
change, ha? Don't ever change. I hope like in 5-10 years, you know, like when you come here, definitely spend time with us. Sana, hopefully kahit one day lang, papasyal ka namin. Or a few days, papasyal namin kayo ni Eric. And I hope like don't change, ha? 5 to 10 years from now, you're gonna reach the highest stars
We're
for sure.
excited for your career.
Definitely,
Thank you,
definitely.
thank you
so
Always
much.
put your
Thank
feet
you.
on the ground. And don't forget those people who have helped you, reach to the top. Always remember
Yes,
that.
I will.
Ha?
Thank you.
At
Thank
you so much,
God.
Bessie.
At bago ka namin
Thank you.
pakawalan, syempre,
Meron
since
siyang last.
Oo, yung lalo,
May last
this will roll over
question.
tomorrow and marami pang lalo manonood all over the world. You can have your last message to your global fans and also plug your shows.
Yes.
Ayun, I want to say thank you for having me, everyone watching the stream. Thank you so much for the support. Once again, Viral Scandal showing this November 15 na. And ayun, I hope you guys get to watch it. Please tell your friends and family about it. And ayun, you guys can check out my IG on my Facebook also to search Jameson Blake or #_Jameson for more updates about like my upcoming shows or anything. And ayun, thank you and have a good day, everybody.
Wala akong naintindihan. Tumingin lang ako sa mukha nito.
Ako puro ganun lang, bakit nalunod ako sa nag-swimming ako sa niya dito sa dimple.
Ay, no, kompleto na. Gwapo na, may dimples pa. Itong batang to, kinuha mo na lahat. Teka, saglit. Last pala, may nakalimutan kang itanong, Jcas. Yung favorite question natin.
Okay. Sige.
Last na, bago talaga promise, last na to.
I mean,
okay, go.
I know, you're young, you're only 24 years old, but I want to see kung anong sagot mo dito sa tinatanong namin sa mga celebrities. So,
at the end of
what
the show,
if you were given a chance to travel back in time and talk to your younger self, what are you going to tell him?
If I was gonna go back in time and okay. I'll probably tell him to be less lazy, focus on what's more important, and never lose hope. Stay motivated, and always push yourself to do better. Yeah.
And invest early.
Invest early.
And buy Bitcoin.
And share your kita to Kuya Jcas and Ate Jcas pala and Ate Jessie. And direct.
My God. Sira talaga to. Maraming salamat. Grabe.
Thank you so much, Jessie Jcas. Thank you.
Much fun.
Yeah.
My God. Nakakatawa tong batang to. So hopefully by next year, 2022, yeah, we'll see you here on the next, guys, mga producers po, andito po si Jameson Blake.
Pwede po mag-US tour.
Yes,
para makita po namin si Jameson ng live din.
in person.
Yes.
Ay, Diyos ko. Thank you so much. Thank you
again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jcas, Jessie.
Yes, thank you. Okay, Jcas,
I'll
close
just
the
end
show.
the show. Yes. Thank you everyone and mga ka-OAGOT for tuning in on this fun episode. Don't forget to share this amongst your friends, and please follow us in our Over a Glass or Two Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, and also follow and subscribe to our Over a Glass or Two YouTube channel. Papa Jameson Blake, thank you very much. Thank you for tolerating us at nakipagkulitan ka sa amin and hung out with us for this morning.
Yes.
Let's have our last toast for this more night. Yes, mga ka-OAGOT and Jameson, amidst the pandemic, let's still find ways to be happy. Let's all talk about it. Over a glass or two. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Good night, Jameson.
Thank you very much.
Good
Bye.
night, Casper. Thank you.
Get your mind and body rejuvenated with Monarch Montage, Skin Science and Medical Aesthetics, located in New York and Manila, bringing health and beauty wherever you go. From a simple Botox to a fat-reducing and muscle mass-gaining MSCO. For more information about their quality services and locations, call or text 917-633-7710 or email at monarchmontage@gmail.com. Monarch Montage, the beauty and health continuum.